I am narrating this because people still argue about what really happened in our compound. Some say it was destiny, some say it was madness. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. This happened in a small town in western Nigeria, not a village, not a big city, just one of those places where everyone knows your business before you say it yourself. I was the junior tailor in the compound. My shop was close to the main house, so I saw everything. Morning fights, night whispers, even the lies people thought were hidden. The woman's name was Auntie Morenike. That was what we called her. She was married to Uncle Kunle, a respected man. He sold building materials and had money. People greeted him with two hands. They had been married for 11 years. No child. Everyone knew. People pretended not to talk about it, but it was the only thing they talked about. They went to churches, they went to mosques, they went to herbalists, they went to the mountains. Nothing worked. At first, Auntie Morenike was soft. She smiled a lot. She helped people. She bought food during festive times.
You kids are
As the
so
years
well.
passed, she
Here, have
changed.
some tea.
She became
You're welcome,
quiet,
enjoy.
then sharp, then angry. Anytime she saw a pregnant woman, her face would
Please,
tighten
I
like she
mean,
was
your
chewing
house.
bitter kola. That was when Sade came. Sade was 15. She came from a nearby village. Her parents sent her to work as a house help so she could learn city life and maybe go back to school later. She was slim, shy, and always barefoot. She spoke little English and laughed easily. I liked her because she always waved at me when she passed my shop. Auntie Morenike treated her like a daughter at first. She taught her how to cook, she bought her slippers, she even braided her hair. But I noticed something strange. Uncle Kunle started coming home earlier. He would call Sade for small things. Bring water, come here, help me with this. Too often. One evening, I saw Sade crying behind the water tank. I asked her what was wrong. She said, nothing, I just miss home. I believed her. I shouldn't have. 3 months later, Sade stopped menstruating. She didn't know what it meant at first. It was another woman in the compound who noticed her growing stomach. The news moved faster than fire. That night, there was shouting. Plates broke. A woman screamed. A man shouted denial. By morning, everyone knew. Sade was pregnant, and Uncle Kunle was the father. What shocked us was not the pregnancy. It was what Auntie Morenike did next. She did not shout in public. She did not fight Sade. She did not leave her husband. She smiled. She told everyone Sade was a liar. She said enemies were trying to spoil her home. She said her husband was being framed. Sade was locked inside. No phone, no visitors, no outside work. I knew because I stopped seeing her. One afternoon, I heard crying from inside the house. Not Sade's cry, a baby's cry. But Sade was still pregnant. That was when fear entered my chest. Months passed. Then one morning, Auntie Morenike came out dancing. She was dressed in white. She carried a baby boy. People gathered. She said, God has finally answered me. Some women clapped. Some looked confused. I looked at the baby. The baby was too big to be newborn. His skin was darker than both parents, and I had seen Sade give birth 2 weeks earlier. Yes, I saw it. That night, Sade screamed during labor. No hospital, no nurse, just pain and blood and fear. After the baby came out, everything went quiet. The next day, Sade was gone. Auntie Morenike said she sent her away for bad behavior. But the baby stayed. The baby grew, and Auntie Morenike breastfed him. People whispered, but no one challenged her. Who would? She had money, she had respect, she had a child now. Uncle Kule stopped talking to people. He avoided my eyes. Then one rainy evening, Sade appeared at my shop. She was thin. Her eyes were empty. Her chest was flat. No baby. She said, they took my child. Sade told me everything. After she gave birth, Auntie Morenike took the baby. She said, this child will save my marriage. She said, "You are young, you will have another." When Sade refused, they beat her. Not Uncle Kunle, Auntie Morinike. She slapped her. She locked her inside the store. She threatened to kill her. Later that night, they put Sade in a bus and sent her back to the village with 20,000 naira. No baby, no apology. Sade's parents were poor. They were afraid, but pain makes people brave. Sade reported to a women's group in town. The group took her to the police. At first, the police laughed. Then Sade showed them pictures. She showed dates. She showed messages Uncle Kunle sent her. The case became loud. DNA test was done. The truth came out. The baby was Sade's. The father was Uncle Kunle. Auntie Morinike collapsed when she heard. People cried for her. People insulted her. People blamed infertility. People blamed destiny. But Sade stood quietly. The baby was returned to her. Uncle Kunle was arrested. Later, he paid his way out. That is another truth we don't like to say. Auntie Morinike lost everything. Her marriage, her respect, her home. Last I heard, she moved to another town. Sometimes I wonder if she loved the baby or just wanted to win. Sometimes I wonder how pain can turn a woman into a thief. All I know is this. I saw a woman steal a child and call it a miracle. And I saw the real mother walk away with empty arms and a full scar. That is why I am writing this, because some stories are not curses, they are warnings. I saw Sade again 5 years later. Not in our town. I saw her in Ibadan at a small roadside shop where she sold baby clothes. Her son was sitting beside her, eating bread and groundnuts. He looked healthy. He looked happy. He called her Mama without fear. Sade looked older than her age, but she stood straight. There was no shame on her face anymore, just tired strength. She told me life was still hard, but at least it was honest. No one owned her child. No one hid her truth. As for Auntie Morinike, people say she never married again. Some say she adopted a child. Some say she still cries at night. I don't know which one is true. What I know is this. Pain does not excuse wickedness, and silence is how wickedness survives. When people ask me why I still talk about this story, I tell them it is because children are not prizes, and motherhood is not something you steal. Some miracles are real. Others are just lies wearing white clothes.
If you enjoy this story, kindly let me know what you think in the comments. Also, tell me where you are watching from.